this time, we're going to use it to teach children how to participate with their own businesses, and also that'll give the parents a chance to realize how important it is, not just parents, but any adult who participate in this. Take, for example, someone has a building and they want to use it for something. So here's how we're going to make it happen. You take about 4 or 5 different families, or 4 or 5 different people who have children, and we set the building up as if it's a bookstore. Okay, the children don't have to know that it's not a real bookstore or anything like that. So that's how we do it. We set the building up as a bookstore, placing each family's books that they have at home already in certain areas of the building, so that when we come into the building, you will know where you placed your book collection. Okay, say on the Adams family might have books on the right wall, and the Blue family might have their books on the left wall. So when they come in with the children, they'll come in and as if it's a bookstore. Children wouldn't know the difference if it's a real bookstore or not. But even if they do know that it's not a real bookstore, children like to play real life situations. So the children pretend they're playing real life situations, and to them, play is real. Okay, play is truly real. They remember these type of things, and they carry them on the rest of their lives. So this is what we have here. The marketplace is a situation where we're going to have to know how to make everything that we use. So when you go into the bookstore, the modern bookstore, and the building is set up as that, we're going to need to have some money to buy the books, right? So here's what we do. We make mock money. Okay? We have people who are great graphic designers, artists, or whatever creative energy that someone can use using paper, because that's what money is, paper, correct? Okay, now once we design the money, the size and everything to look similar to the money that we're using already, so that way the children will have something to be familiar with. Okay, now as we go in there, the books are set up in a place, so we take the children, we show them that we're going to a black-owned business, right? The business is owned by a black person. Take, for example, Lady K's building. I don't know if she owns that building, but say she does own that building. And so as each family comes into the building, we can tell the children, okay, here's the bookstore. It's owned by a black lady, and all the books are owned by black people, or are written by other black people for other black people, correct? Okay, we're still with them on that. Then, with that paper money that we've created, that we've made, the mock money, we'll tell the children, now this is how we do business with each other. So every time we come into the store, we have 4 or 5 different families at one time, planned event for each family at a certain time. We'll come to the bookstore and act as if we were browsing for books in a certain area. In all actuality, you're browsing in the area where your books are already placed. And the children will see the importance of picking things out, choosing books based on things that they learn about themselves, things that people have written about them for them, okay, in the area in which they live, and the way in which they live. So when we're in there shopping, mingling around with one another, speaking with one another, saying positive things to each other, yes, it's a beautiful store, it's a beautiful situation, man, I'm glad to be able to shop in this store, what a great thing you have going here, what is your name, my name is so-and-so, I own this bookstore. And then as we're choosing the books, we discuss who wrote the books. Someone from Arkansas may have written the book, or someone from that wrote the book, may have signed the book, and whatever, right? So when we get ready to purchase the books with the mock money that one of the graphic designers, artists made, the store cashier will have the money, and before the children sees it all, the money will be passed out to the families or whatever. So when we get ready to go and purchase the book, the children will see how we treat each other in the store, smiling, talking positively, talking about positive things that have happened that day, positive things that you're going to do later that day, positive things that we're going to do. Get ready to read those books, after we read those books, while we're reading those books, all those type of things that motivate the emotions. That's what we have to do. We have to motivate the emotions of the children toward a positive end. Okay? So that way, when the children start doing this on a regular basis, the creative juices start flowing in them, and they start understanding what it is a business is truly all about. A business is just not on paper and you go spend money. A business is individuals communicating with one another, having positive things to say one another, being happy to see you when you come into your business. And the money you spend with that individual means that money is going to their families and allowing their families to prosper and to be positive with other families. So this marketplace is similar to emergency situations that they're doing right now around the country, setting up emergency situations, setting up where you save one another. So this thing here, we're saving one another, saving our lives, because we are going through some things right now that we don't seem to understand. We don't know. A lot of people say they don't know the answer to them, but that is the answer. That is the answer. To start from the simplest, most basic aspect, to bring the children in with the family, with the mock money that we've made, designed, all of that, and we use it over and over and over again. We're going to plan families, different families every week. We got enough people, enough families, enough children out here that we can plan something every week. So when we go to this marketplace, we'll begin to grow and to learn, understand how to do things different, do things better, and to explain to the children, this is what we're going, and this is why we do this, and this is how we grow, this is how we build our communities, this is how we do things. All these type of things have a lasting effect on the children, because as we know, we remember things from our childhood that are traumatic, dramatic, happy-go-lucky, whatever. So let's give the children a chance to see us working, creating, communicating, and behaving as we should to our higher selves. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to share with you all. This marketplace that we have a chance to use, for example, a living, breathing example of what it is to share your wealth, share your health with the children. And so the children will now know, they'll be looking forward to going to the marketplace. This is what it's all about. Thank you.